called it the ex-banker, and it was such a big story that the blog had to shut down.
Yeah, well, that really upsets me. But part of that 99% that the banker was protesting includes working moms.
Yeah.
And now a poll from care.com shows working moms are losing that consuming guilt that comes sometimes with leaving your child to go to work. And that's a positive turn. This was featured on the Today Show website, and the poll went on to say that many moms are now feeling that working makes them a role model. This is a good thing to be showing our children, and that many are realizing you can't do it all. They're throwing away the super mom complex. And I think that's a great spin, a really new good direction.
Absolutely. You know, it's guilt is normal with anybody, especially mothers, because you want to give your child the best.
Right.
But you know, it's I like the spin that women are putting on it for themselves, that I'm a role model. I'm actually helping put, you know, I'm showing my kids what it means to do whatever it takes. And so,
I mean, I definitely agree. Like you were saying, you want to do it all and you want to be the role model, but going to work says that you want to provide for your kids, and a lot of times going to work is how you do that.
Yeah.
And I know my mom, when we were younger, would always have to divide time between basketball games and theater productions and then being at work, and she had that guilt sometimes, but I mean, we get it and you appreciate it. So I think it's great that moms are finally letting some of that guilt kind of fall aside.
And like you said, the supermom thing, you know, we can't do it all. No one is perfect.
You've still got your capes, though.
You still, supermom capes, keep those.
And the other event that everyone is talking about this morning, the Daytona 500. The Great American Race was delayed by weather until 7 last night, and then plagued with wrecks after only the first lap. But this is the wreck that everyone is going to remember. Juan Pablo Montoya was trying to catch up to the field in lap 160, and he appeared to have something break on his car and slammed into a jet dryer. The jet fuel, as you can see, totally went up in flames. The race was delayed almost 2 hours as crews worked to contain the fire and fix the track. Both Montoya and the driver of the jet dryer walked away from the wreck, luckily, and were not hurt. And by the way, Matt Kenseth actually ended up winning that race, but geez.
Look at this footage. Look at that. He walked away from that alive.
That's what I was going to say. That's what's most surprising about this, that he was totally
Look at that. Look at the, what amazes me is the fuel line is going towards the grass.
Yeah.
And they're scrambling to catch that fire before it reaches the grass and really gets out of control. Look at it just creeping up. That is scary.
Yeah. I mean, racing is a fun sport. It's definitely exciting to watch, but there are obvious risks
terrifying.
that are run with that. Wow.
Very, very terrifying. Well, thank God he's alive and okay.
Yes, and okay, totally fine. That's really good. Now, still to come on Living Dayton, the Better Business Bureau will be here with tips on how to protect yourself and your identity.
Yes, and plus Megan Hilty from the